Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kenneth Gray. I'm the director of Gray Eagle Transition, whose mission is to reduce crime through workforce training and placement. Today, I have with me Mr. Gerald Williams. He's a participant of the program. We've been working together since when, Gerald?
I met you in June of 2018, I believe.
June 2018.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
okay. As a participant of the program, okay. First of all, when and where did you meet Coach K? And as a participant of the program, how do you think it's benefited you, and how do you think it'll benefit our community?
Gotcha. I'll try to make sure I answer every question. Now, you said when and where did I meet you? Of course, I said June 2018. But I met you because I was going through pretrial, and you actually came and spoke to a class that I was going to. Because at that time I hadn't actually had a charge or had a conviction, but I was in the process of getting one, and I hadn't been to prison or anything. And you came and talked to the class, and you kind of gave us an explanation of what our options could be outside of life after prison, or life during parole, or at life during probation. And I knew that I wasn't, because of my legal situation, I kind of was of the mindset that I more than likely wasn't going to have to go to prison, but I knew that there might be some sort of punishment involved. And lo and behold, the punishment involved was probation. And after I for a couple months, I didn't reach back out to you because I didn't really know what sort of help I would need. But once I got charged, I did reach back out to you because he gave everybody a card, gave everybody a talk that was pretty inspirational. And I just reached back out to you because you looked like you knew what you were talking about, and you had good intentions,
Okay.
So I reached back out, and
I had went through the similar situation that you had been through, right?
Yep.
So did that resonate? Did that resonate
Yeah.
a little bit?
Of course, because you had seen way more of the juvenile and the judicial system than I had ever seen. Because you told me about stuff from when you were a young boy to when you were like a young adult man, and you told me and the entire class, you told us the ins and outs, and you were like, you're not just talking hot air,
Right.
You're not talking hot air.
I know
Right.
you guys' situation was, you know what I mean? I know it seems as if it's the end, but it wasn't the end.
Right.
It is actually light at the end of the tunnel.
Right.
In what ways would you think that, or would you like to comment on, I would say that participating in the program or through just dealing with Coach K or Mr. Gray, have it helped you?
I mean, right now I'm working a full-time job and 2 part-time jobs, and that's not something I could have said before I was a part of your program. I wasn't able to find a job anywhere, and part of it was having somebody that could vouch for me, and part of it was having, of course, distance from the crime, but I'm still not that distance from it. But also just having certain avenues. I got a tow trucking job, and that is not insured because of you. And then I got a commercial 18-wheeler trucking job, and that is also props to you. I got into school because of you, and there were a lot of milestones that I achieved that I may not have even tried to achieve.
Right.
And then if I tried, I don't think I would have been able to do it with as much swift success as I did when I was, working with you.
Just kind of going through the program. Okay.
Yeah.
We're never going to get past our past, like literally, because the case is always going to be, I guess, technically on our record. But getting past our past is the mission of the program. You know what I mean? And the biggest thing that I like to point out is that it's not just helping individuals get a job. You know what I mean? My biggest mission is to help that individual get his life back. You know what I mean? And you're a young man. You're on the path to getting your life back. If I'll just give you a grading scale on 1 to 10, with 10 being the greatest, what would you rank Great Eagle Transition, the program. Like I said, the mission is to help individuals get their life back through workforce training and placement. My services, the ones that I did extend, how would you rate the services on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'd give you a 10, undoubtedly. I mean, you're an A+ as a teacher, as a mentor, and honestly, as a friend. There are times where, I mean, I don't have anything to say, but I feel like I, can call or text you and, just have fun and chat. We're in a little fantasy league together. That's nothing too important, but I feel like I've gained more than just a teacher or a mentor, but I've also earned or gained a friend from meeting you. And I mean, I'm forever grateful for that, because I mean, you're a positive influence, and of course, you're a Black man, and having a positive Black man in your life as another young Black man, that's never something to shy away from. I think you pick up a lot of the slack that our schools and other systems that we as young men that we face on the way to growing up. I think you fill a lot of the gaps that are a part of our lives,
right.
And I think that's a huge part, because you're stopping crime is a hard task, but preventing crime and slowing the crime down is a little more achievable, and I think you've already done that just with what you've done. And I think that if anybody wants to stop crime, they got to take from your diagram, they got to take from your model, your prototype, and they got to reach out to kids. They gotta find people the way that you found people. They gotta they gotta be as personable as you. They gotta and just be as real as you are. And I don't think that everybody can be, because you've been through what a lot of these young men either are looking to face
on the path. They're on the path to
right.
Okay.
So you know what it is, and you can tell us, hey, I know what this is, and it's not cool,
Right.
So don't do it,
Right.
But not every teacher that you have, not every chemistry teacher that I've had in my life could,
They're not gonna share that information.
Right.
They don't understand it.
Yeah.
But that's fine. Everyone has a lane, you know what I mean? So that was his particular lane. This is my lane, you know what I mean? It's sad to say, our situation, our city is kind of going through that transition, and is needed. You know what I mean? So thank you, Mr. William, for your time and sharing that information with us. And I'm gonna whoop you in fantasy today.
Nah, don't check the projections. The projections.
Yeah, I think I think I got you today.
Nah, we gonna see about that one.
Okay. All right, Mr. William. Thank you, man, and I'll be getting back with you.
Anytime. I appreciate it.
Okay.
All right, man.